Good day, welcome to this broadcast. When we look at the electoral petition tribunal case between the PDP and APC challenging the eligibility of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you know that there are various important revelations that Nigerians need to look at. I looked at the tweet on Twitter and Pearls made a stunning revelation. So the Atiku's case in the USA is perhaps the most important part of the electoral jigsaw puzzle on qualification of Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the following reasons. One of the constitutional requirements to qualify for election as president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is to be educated up to at least the school certificate level or its equivalent. But that is Bola Ahmed Tinubu listed and submitted Chicago State University as the only school he attended on his INEC form EC9. This has satisfied or is equivalent to the requirement by the Constitution. So the article's US case aims to lift the veil on the foundational documents Bola Ahmed Tinubu used to qualify for and gained that admission. Yes, you are getting right. Documents like transcript, biodata, work results, testimonial from previous school, and so on. In summary, all such documents that laid the foundation upon which Bola Ahmed Tinubu's subsequent qualifications were built, if they exist, are covered by that subpoena article that is in court. So the subpoena is in court for it is if it is confirmed that Bola Ahmed Tinubu's foundational educational document belonged to someone else, for example, a female, and that he appropriated someone else's identity to gain admission into the Chicago State University, it will mean that all subsequent qualifications built on it will collapse like a pack of cards due to identity theft fraud. I don't know whether he's going to get till when he started his political career, all the documents he submitted, even as a governor and as a senator, and even as challenging the vying for the post of the APC presidential candidate during the primaries. So all this will collapse like a pack of cards if it is being revealed that all the documents belong to someone else, whether it's a female, because there are some background checks and people are saying that the name on that graduation list is the name Amuda, yes, and the sex there is female. So Atiku is trying to confirm the foundational documents belonging to Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the Chicago State University, because that is what is submitted to INEC. So when this happens, the Chicago State University will have no choice than to withdraw any certificate awarded to that identity if they are properly petitioned. It will definitely become an international scandal. Imagine the headlines: Nigerian narco bagman president also guilty of identity theft. On the home front, with the international collapse of his Chicago State University certificate and exposure of the fraudulent foundational document, he will fall short of that sacred constitutional requirement of being educated up to school certificate level or its equivalent, as there will be no evidence to prove otherwise. According to Pearls, she says he go explain tire. No, when you no get evidence, according to Bonner Boy, you go explain tire. The courts won't need to ask any questions from what he filled on his form EC9. He already submitted that he had no other qualification. If the Chicago State University certificate fails, then he is automatically deemed as not qualified in the eyes of the law. An international standard of such dimensions would force the Supreme Court's hand if it becomes a notorious international fact that Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not have a WAEC school set result or its equivalent. They will have no choice but to apply the Constitution in its strict sense to disqualify him. According to Pearls, she says, this is why Tinubu is fighting so hard through his lawyers to prevent these records from being released to the Atiku team. He does not want the Nigerian people or the world to know that he does not have the minimum wire qualification or its equivalent, and that the document he's been parading belong to someone else. She says Atiku is a very wicked adversary. He wants to help Nigerians solve a transgender mystery. He will do this by dragging Bola Ahmed Tinubu from the darkness of Nigeria's murky politics to the light of international embarrassment. We all watch it. So these are Atiku's case and subpoena in the United States. It's a very important case that will unravel so many things, and it will dig deep into the foundation of whether Bola Ahmed Tinubu really had legal documents to prove that he went to school. It's going to also dig to the foundation of his WAEC and other certificate, because if you're going to such schools, you're going to submit important documents like your biodata, your work results, and testimonial from previous school. So this is very important, and we heard that the last news we heard was that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying as much as he can to stop Atiku from accessing these records. What is the president hiding at this point in time? Let's have a transparent leader that's responsible and accountable, so that anything he does would be accepted by well-meaning Nigerians. But when you have, according to what she said, murky, a dark past, and you are immersed in murky waters, and you are having things that people are questioning, no matter what you do, the foundation of your emergence as a leader is very important, because it's going to affect your future, your present, your future, and your performance in that position. Very wicked headline. She also said that Atiku is very wicked, a very wicked adversary. That's another afterthought, that he wants to help Nigerians solve a transgender issue, a mystery. He will do this by dragging a BAT, that is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, from the darkness of Nigeria's murky politics into the light of international embarrassment. We don't know why this is so hard to unravel, because it seems the FBI doesn't want to release some of his files. It seems that there's a delay in this, and I don't know whether all this is connected to the Niger crisis, whether these guys are trying to blackmail him into doing their bidding as the chairman of ECOWAS. I don't know whether this is connected. If he doesn't do their bidding, then they might want to go all out to release the documents. United States claims to be a democratic watchdog of the world. It has been proven that the West, they are more of hypocrites than people that try to tell us that they are good people. They are really bad people. So let's watch, let's cross our hands, and let's watch what happens in the future. If this is revealed, if the documents are revealed, let's see how it all pans out.